Wealthy Coin is happy to see you all back. Google CEO verifies that Shiba Inu can cause burns. Do not ever work again. You are prepared. SHIB updates. Hundreds of SXSW attendees flooded into a tranquil sanctuary on Monday, just hours after the failure of Silicon Valley banks threatened the viability of the majority of digital businesses. An idyllic digital setting with gracefully swinging bamboo and cherry trees, a distinctive shrine to the Shiba Inu, a kind of Japanese hunting dog, and the motto "We're all going to make it" a play on the Bitcoin slogan. As a diversion from collapsing financial institutions, it revealed the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency's creator's vision for the metaverse. Discussion on Google CEO's statement about Shiba Inu burns will take place in this video. Do not ever work again. You are prepared. SHIB updates. To stay up to date on our latest content on Shiba Inu price forecasts and expert analysis, hit that like button, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get the video started. Last Friday's bank run was just the beginning of the inevitable decentralization of crypto. The shrouded figure behind Shiba Inu, Satoshi Kusama, who only uses a pseudonym and whose avatar is a long cloak, spoke with Fast Company via Google Meet, not wanting to be heard. Banks' fractional reserves are being signed by him. The 5% worldwide adoption rate will rise as more people become aware of this and want to diversify, at which point many will ask, what is this SHIB thing? And they discover just how incredible we are. Not that some individuals are unaware of this already. Although there is currently a small but dedicated group of Web3 advocates on Twitter, SHIB has the potential to garner the most devoted fan base among crypto degens. Though it began as a joke to create a token that could take Dogecoin, another meme-based token, by storm, the SHIB army of devoted supporters took the idea very seriously. Joined forces, they catapulted Shiba Inu into what was once one of the top 10 cryptocurrencies by leveraging social media to generate a $44 billion market valuation. As time went on, its universe grew to include ShibaSwap, a decentralized trade, and a zoo of 10,000 Shiboshi NFTs, pixelated Shiba Inu figures with unique accessories like pirate hats and pizza slices hanging out of their mouths. Vitalik Buterin, founder of Ethereum, and Elon Musk, crypto influencer, both gave Shiba Inu shoutouts. Bugatti, a Canadian luggage company, was the next partner. The meme crowd's lighthearted trolling has developed into a crypto Twitter account with 3.6 million followers. Users are also known to be quite outspoken on the network, readily jumping on news blasts to promote SHIB. With hashtags like ShibarMstrong and Hail SHIB, and pledging to take the hashtag to new heights. Among all cryptocurrencies, it ranked third in 2022. Shibarium, its Layer 2 blockchain, debuted in beta last week alongside a suite of new tokens in anticipation of a flagship that will launch with the first virtual shopfront for rock and roll apparel designer John Richmond. This is the company's greatest achievement to date. This is SHIB's way of trying to transcend meme currency status. Part of the charm of the Shiba Inu comes from its strange mythos. The founder, Ryoshi, was similarly shrouded in mystery until this summer, when he vanished from the internet along with his comically cat-shaped Discord avatar. However, he left behind some evidence. A travel chart was left behind by Ryoshi, which Satoshi became a part of once the token had amassed 6,000 wallets, but long before Musk's remarks caused it to surge. It is also unknown how much money SHIB has. The development of the metaverse is financed by the sales of land plots, according to Satoshi, while the funds from the sales of Shiboshi NFTs are spent elsewhere. Not only has the team not decided on tokenomics for Leash and Bone, but they have also not decided whether to retain a share. They didn't want to be transparent about whether they earn a commission on ShibaSwap's sales. They haven't managed to secure any venture funding. The community is SHIB's biggest boast, albeit the word has been used many times in interviews, blog posts, and tweets. According to Marcy Jastrow, the chief advisor for SHIB Metaverse, who spoke with Fast Company, the team is already taking army criticism into account when they plot the metaverse. The group contracted with a company to build it using the Unreal Engine. But instead of having a creative director, they start by sketching out ideas in black and white, then they post the drafts on a blog and see what people think on social media. Then they make many iterations of refining, coloring, and 3D rendering. An untamed fantasy area teeming with grazing deer and outdoor yoga, the Wagmi Temple is the first of 11 zones in development. Decentraland, the Sandbox, and the other side of Yuga Lab are just a few examples of the other metaverses where that community is active, usually perceived as rivalry. However, Jastrow is adamant that the pioneers must unite for a space as young and revolutionary as the metaverse. She compares it to the early days of virtual reality. We were rooting for a sweep. We merely desired for the headset to function. during crypto winter, when venture capital investment is at a standstill. And survival is more ruthless than ever, it could feel overly nice. Of course, Jastro is correct, because it's hard for any metaverse to convince people to live in Web 3 or even a 3D Web 2. What's great for one person might be perfect for everyone. After losing $13.3 billion in 2022, Mark Zuckerberg bet his company's name on the idea of the metaverse, but today Meta is more focused on artificial intelligence than the metaverse. This is despite Zuckerberg's fervent support for Horizon Worlds, while the Decentraland ETF by Grayscale was selling for 60 cents on the dollar towards the end of last year. A number of metaverse currencies have experienced price drops of up to 80%. Shiba Inu's current market capitalization is $6 billion USD, with 589 trillion tokens in circulation and a price of 0.000001 USD. According to prior speculation, the token might reach a value of $1 per token. This would indicate a staggering implicit worth of $589 trillion, which would be higher than the world gross domestic product. The most recent news on Shiba Inu keeps making headlines. Many people are interested in investing in Shiba Inus because of the large returns they might potentially achieve. There is a growing network of Shiba Inu owners and dealers to meet the rising demand. That such a price would need such a precipitous drop in supply is obvious to any prudent investor. However, with its present cheap price and significant potential returns, this unique cryptocurrency fueled by millennials is attracting many crypto fans. At the time of writing, the token SHIB, which powers the second largest meme coin, Shiba Inu, was trading at $0.00001120, up 15%. Earlier in March, the price of Shiba Inus bounced off important descending trendline support, suggesting that a trend change to the north was about to occur. Prior to the $0.0001 correction that occurred at the same time as the trendline, SHIB had a breakout in January, increasing its value by 96% to a new annual high of $0.00001576 by early February. Investors can't say for sure that the market has turned bullish unless Shiba Inu meets certain criteria. With a market valuation of $6.6 billion, the second most popular meme coin is now selling at $0.000000111120. Shiba Inu's trading volume jumped by 30% to $321 million in the past 24 hours, suggesting that investors are increasing their accumulation. Expect the price to make a significantly larger jump in the days ahead. Nonetheless, price fluctuations below $0.0000001126 are presently limited by the 100-day exponential moving average. If SHIB wants to maintain its breakout from the downward trend line, it must break above this important moving average. Important momentum indicators, such as the divergence of moving averages, show a determined bullish front even though there is immediate resistance. The MACD flashed a buy signal on the daily timeframe chart after Shiba Inu was dumped along with the market owing to the failure of Silicon Valley Bank. On the 4-hour chart, the MACD maintains the buy signal, but this time it is staying above the mean line. On the 4-hour chart, it is at $0.00001110, and buyers are hell-bent on hanging on to their gains, particularly during this week's recovery, in anticipation of the Federal Reserve's decision on a potential interest rate hike on March 22nd. Never forget that the 100-day exponential moving average EMA serves as the daily chart's immediate resistance. The presence of daily closes above $0.00001110 may indicate that support is still in place and that the upswing is the most likely direction. The day came to an end with that. To view our most recent videos, please subscribe.